Hey, what's going on, guys? It's back with New Content TV. Okay, you guys can see emotionally walking out to address, his supporters. And I just want to say, I read in a comment where I seen one comment that said that this is the most that they ever seen Trump emotional, and that speaks volumes because a lot of times when you got men that are billionaires and got a lot of power and security and almost no worries in the world. You know, God's got a way to humble anyone. This is the most I've seen Donald Trump is emotional too. I'm willing to bet that he feels that, man, he's human. Okay, he's human, just like everybody else. He bleeds just like everybody else. You know what I mean? He breathes just like everybody else. That he's no different than anyone, you know, and God can humble anyone. I don't care how tough they think they are, how arrogant they think they are. I mean, I could give you a list of examples of famous, powerful people that walked in pride, you know, and just because they got a lot of money and fame that they feel like they're untouchable, you know. Weinstein, R. Kelly, P. Diddy, Mystical. I mean, I could just go down the line, y'all. I could just go down the line. Cosby, OJ. I mean, I could name a lot of people, a lot of famous people, you know, with resources, connections, a lot of money, a lot of pride. That at the end of the day, you're not in control. You know, God is in control. And a lot of times when things are happening in our lives, it's not because anyone is attacking you. It's because the way you live in your life. You know what I mean? So a lot of time people want to blame God. They want to blame. Yeah, they pretty much want to blame God. But nobody ever blames the devil. It's crazy. You know, everybody want to curse God, ask God, why this, why that, why this happened to me, why this and that. But no one blames Satan. See, Satan he hides. He's like a sniper, man. He hides and he deceives. He's like a snake, swift, silent, and deadly. He stays out the way and points his finger at God. Satan blames God, so man blames God. You know. And while y'all mad at the wrong person, y'all should be mad at yourself, how you live in your life, and you should be mad at Satan, you know? But Donald Trump got an eye opener, man. As he walks out to address his supporters, he got tears in his eye, not because he's emotional because the song is playing, I'm proud to be American and all that. Man, he not in tears because of that. He's in tears because he knew he almost died. That's why. That he almost lost everything in the blink of an eye. That's how easy it is. Yo. That's how easy it is. You know? So, yeah, so at the end of the day, y'all, gotta be humble. You know? It's good to have pride in certain things. You gotta be prideful in God. Be prideful in the fact that Christ died for you. You know what I mean? Be prideful in those things. But to be prideful in things that has nothing to do with uplifting God is you know what I mean? You will be humble real fast. You know? Yeah, man. This pride thing is probably the most. That's why in the Bible it states that pride comes before the fall. And we see a lot of prideness going around the world with these flags, with these different color flags, and I was watching an interview with Megan Thee Stallion, I think she was getting interviewed by some YouTuber or some female YouTuber that's a lesbian. Well, you know, and and the YouTuber asked her, "Would you ever date a stud?" Megan Thee Stallion said yes. I didn't know Megan Thee Stallion go that way at all. But it seems like a lot of females are pushing this. I won't say that. I will say that it seems like it's this indoctrination, this lifestyle is being pushed on people, man. And they know real well that there's a lot of young girls that follow these famous people, man. You know what I mean? This now they got to the point where it used to be secretive that they are pride to say that, hey, you know what I mean? Yeah, another woman. Yeah, I won't mind dating another woman. Oh, I won't mind dating another man. That they coming out with so much pride. But like the Bible says, like God says, pride comes before the fall. You know? P. Diddy, for example. I got to go with P. Diddy, for example, man. You know? He was prideful in beating up this girl, Casey. Real prideful. You know, made them feel good. Some men get off on that. They feel powerful. You know? But pride comes before the fall. I don't see him posting any stuff on his Instagram, dancing around. Now you got your head bowed. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? At first these people, they walk around with their chest out. They walk around with their chin to the moon. You know what I mean? Walking with the hardest step. Every time you hear them walk, you can hear the footsteps. Now it's IG account, Facebook. It's quiet as a mouse. Quiet as a mouse. And I'm saying it to say this with Donald Trump with tears in his eyes. You know? He used to come out red and pride and all that until he realizes that you're not in control of the situation that can happen around you in a split second. You can have all the bodyguards in the world, you can have all the money in the world, but when it comes to chess, Satan is the best at it. And I'm not saying that to give him his props or anything like that. I'm saying it to say that you're going against an entity that's smarter than you. And the only one that can save you from that is Christ. Christ is the one that's the most intelligent that can win any chess game on the board. But when you have a lot of pride in your heart, it's hard for Christ to play for you. Because you think you can play the board better than Satan. And Satan's going to show you that he's been here longer than you. You know what I mean? He's the one that's been prideful first. You know? Yeah, man. You know? So, at the end of the day, y'all, pride comes before the fall. That's why I try to walk as humble as I can, man. You know? I don't have to prove myself to nobody. I ain't got to walk around showing off, nothing like that. Because it could be taken real quick. You know what I mean? And Donald Trump understands this now. You could best believe he does. I don't know where he's at with the pride level right now. If he was to ask him right now, man, you know, how do you feel? He might have a different answer now. Never know. You know, but yeah, y'all, man. So it's good that Donald Trump made it out. And that Band-Aid on his ear is a reminder of your vulnerability, your humanism, that you're not in control. That's what that symbolizes. You're not in control. Your money can't help you. When you got a determined foe, only God, Christ, can stand in front of any foe and their schemes. Only God. Not your Secret Service, not your billions of dollars, not your fame, not your fans. They can't do nothing about it. Because even Trump supporters pointing out the sniper and still nothing was done. The police climbed up to the rooftop, saw the snipers, and the sniper pointed the gun at him. He went back down. He still had time to set up and fire a couple shots. That's just to let you know that no matter who's around you, they cannot help you. Only Christ can help you. That's why that bullet missed him. He gave him another chance. And I believe that, Trump is not he's not perfect like I'm not perfect. But one thing he does talk about is the Bible. He does talk about homosexuality. He talks against homosexuality. That's one thing I do see him. Whether you want to call him fake or not, he professes the name of Christ. So you could call him whatever you want to call him. You call him a racist, you call him whatever you want to call. But I don't hear nobody's talking about Christ like how Trump talks about Christ when he steps on the pulpit. Or when he talks about God, when he talks to his Trump supporters, he always mentions Christ. And just because that, Christ gave him another day. Just because that. Not because anything else, because God knows he's not perfect. But he knows that he mentioned them a couple of times, because I've seen him on TV when he mentioned Christ a couple of times. And just because of that, Christ gave him another chance. Even though he had the chess pieces against him, Christ is the best when it comes to chess. So he moved that head in the right time and missed. And now he got a band-aid in his ear as a reminder of keep professing my name. Keep talking boldly in my name. You know what I mean? That's what that symbolizes, that band-aid on his ear. You know what I'm saying? So y'all, it's Back with New Content TV. Please subscribe to the channel. All right? And be humble. Be humble, man. In anything you do. Be humble. It's okay when somebody cuts you off on the road. Slow down. Let the person through. You know what I mean? Let the person through, man. It's good to help somebody in need. But you got to be smart about it. Don't let them abuse your kindness. But it's okay to help somebody in need that really needs it. All right, y'all? Try to be humble in your walk, and you will see the difference between being humble and being prideful. You will see the difference. All right, y'all. Back with New Content TV. Holla at me.